Up until recently, you probably hadn't heard of coronavirus, but it's actually common around the world. There are 7 types of coronaviruses that infect humans, so this novel virus is not a brand new strain. Coronaviruses are zoonotic, which means they can spread from animals to humans, but it's pretty rare. However, when the viruses do jump from one species to another, it can be bad. That was the case in 2003 when SARS, a type of coronavirus, spread to humans from a small mammal in China. SARS, which stands for Severe Acute Respiratory Syndrome, killed nearly 800 people globally before it was brought under control. And that is why the Centers for Disease Control is taking this seriously with these screenings. But it can be hard to detect. Symptoms are nearly identical to the common cold, including cough, runny nose, fever, respiratory distress. In fact, the only way to know for sure is through a lab test. So if you're feeling ill and you've traveled out of the country recently, let your doctor know. Because with our increasing global society, the threat of infectious disease is only a plane ride away. In the King 5 newsroom, I'm Amatia Idrisi. Back to you.